Well, hello, a vlog, right? New Year's Day vlog, as it happens. I've got potato salad all over my mouth, haven't I? The luxuries of living in a car is beautiful. Yeah, right. All this, you have to ignore the cars that are going by, right? That's what cars do. So, having seen today's paper, they got a picture of the current coins, new coins, miles out of touch, because we're in a digital era. We're not in a traditional paper era. We're in a digital era. The coins of the future will be Bitcoin. Well, they are now. They are now. This is it. The coins are Libra coin. So Libra coin is the world's biggest currency, but within a year or two, no more than 2 years. When 2.3 billion people start using Libra coin to pay for everything, it will affect currencies globally. It will. So coins now, yeah. At the moment, Bitcoin, Libra, Litecoin, Ethereum, cryptocurrencies. Crypto isn't going away anytime soon. Digital currency. So much so, yeah. Get to the bank tomorrow. Say to the bank, right, yeah. Do you accept Bitcoin? And they say, what's Bitcoin? It's been about 12 years actually, so it should be everyone should know about Bitcoin. Do you accept Litecoin? No. Can I pay with Ethereum? No. Can I pay with Libra coin? What is Libra coin? That's how bad. This is how out of date society is. Bitcoin exists. Litecoin exists. Ethereum exists. People should be checking daily on the current, because the currency affects the digital currency prices, like Bitcoin, changes daily. I used to trade it on day trade it. It's gonna if it starts to soar, I will start trading it. But it's just doing nothing at the moment. So the problem is that society is so out of touch with reality. We're living in a digital world, digital currency, digital assets, but you can't use digital assets as collateral at a bank. You can't pay your overdraft off with digital currency. They don't know what they haven't got a clue. So although it's like meant to be a new era, the high street's completely finished. But we don't know, because Amazon is not a UK problem. It's a global. It's the biggest thing on earth, not in the UK high street. Because people watch YouTubers, and YouTubers say where they got their products from, and they say, "Oh, we got it on Amazon," and they've got in their YouTube below in the links is all their Amazon affiliate links, which is where fans of their channel buy their products from. Their links, which is Amazon, not the high street. Not even if the high street actually pulled resources and had just one single distribution infrastructure, could it compete with Amazon? So the high street is completely finished, and chains, high street shops are going to start, going bust really fast within about 3 or 4 months. There's been some shops going into administration before Christmas or the festive period. We're not prepared. The UK is not prepared. What happens if people start losing their jobs in vast amounts of numbers? Mortgages will actually fail. Houses will actually be repossessed. Van life is going through the roof in popularity globally because people can't afford to buy houses. People can't afford to rent houses. They can't afford to rent rooms. So they buy a van and live in it. And that is a massive trend, and then they become a YouTuber. and that's it. The world is becoming a YouTuber, and to do that, to build your channel out, you need to not have costs, which means you need to leave accommodation, which means they stop paying rent to landlords, and they become a YouTuber and live in a vehicle. Veganism now, it's in the paper. A lot of people now are vegan. That in itself is, well, that will cause a lot of problems generally, due to things not being eaten. The whole industry sector will struggle. We're in van life. People don't need or cannot afford a brand new van. The majority of them. So they buy a Sprinter at auction for about £3 or £4 grand, if that. You can get some vans on like Gumtree for 1,500 quid. They don't need new vehicles. Then you've got people living on lease cars, yeah? If we had a recession tomorrow morning, half people would actually be on lease cars, couldn't afford to have the lease cars, but then have no cars. And can't afford to buy cars. That would affect the car market. The property market could crash because people are leaving the rental room sector to live in vans. We're living in unprecedented times. The world is changing, but the world can't see it's changing. Amazon is the richest. Amazon Jeff Bezos is the richest person on earth with $130 billion worth personal wealth, and he wins because he plays the game. He who can buy in the biggest amount of bulk wins, and he can, and that's as simple as it gets. When the high street cannot compete with the world's richest person. And when you think that Walmart, a family that own Asda, are usually around the top 20, the three of them are in the top 20 richest people on earth, and they are one of the richest families. So they can actually carry. And Deliveroo is the thing about Amazon buying Deliveroo. Amazon will own Deliveroo. It doesn't need the UK to say whether it can or not. It needs Deliveroo. It's the richest person on earth.